John Parker here with Shooting Sports USA, and I'm here with Tracy Barnes, who's the Senior Director of Development for USA Shooting, and she just joined 2 weeks ago, you said?
Yep.
Why don't you tell us about your role there?
Yeah, so I'm handling programs, partnerships, and fundraising for USA Shooting, and even though I'm new to USA Shooting, I'm not new to the Olympic movement and those sorts of things. My twin sister and I competed in the Olympics for biathlon. We competed in for biathlon for over 20 years, and so I'm very familiar with that side of the Olympic sport movement, and now it feels like coming back to my roots. I started in small bore prone competitions when I was very young. That's actually how I started my shooting career, and then got into biathlon, and now I've come full circle, and I'm really excited and inspired to help our next generation of athletes.
Now, for our vast audience watching right now, how can they support USA Shooting? How can they help?
So one of the biggest things I think is just become a member. We're looking to provide a lot of value for our members, and really, so one of the biggest things is by becoming a member, you're directly supporting the team. So that funding and support goes to the team to helps them, whether they're on a junior, youth level, all the way up to our Olympic gold medalists, and it really helps them to provide funds for their training, their competitions, all their travel, those sorts of things to help them get to that level and beyond. So that's one of the biggest things, is become a member. There we have several different membership levels, to choose from, and you'll receive information on how our team's doing, and you'll really be able to follow them throughout their journey. We've got about a little over a year until the Paris Olympics, so now's the time to really start following your favorite athletes and cheer them along their journey.
Yeah, and if there's any obstacles you see towards Paris 2024, what would they be?
Probably a lot of the other countries are government funded, so we're seeing some of these countries are really putting a lot of funds behind their athletes, and so these other countries are really starting to raise the bar, and so that definitely makes things more competitive, which is great. But then, yeah, it's going to be tough to come out once again on top, and that's ultimately our goal, and we feel we're going to do it. But it's increasingly tough because there's more and more competitors out there. There's over 150 countries competing in shooting sports, so the competition is fierce, but we have one of the strongest Olympic teams in the world. And by having your support, our members and people across the industry, that's how we're going to beat these other countries. We've got a huge base of people in the U.S. that support shooting and support shooting sports, and that's how we're going to beat the other countries, is through our country, through our athletes who are incredible and who are ultimately there to see our flag raising higher than the others.
So let's be sure to support all of our talented athletes at USA Shooting. Visit usashooting.org to learn more about how to become a member and to find out more about the athletes.